Hey you guys, I hope you all are doing fine. Today we are going to be discussing some important science questions which has already been asked in various exams such as SSC, CGL, NTPCs and your various other central government exams. Apart from that, these exams tend to be asked time and time again in various other exams as well, for example various state exams. Let's just not waste any more time and delve right into the video. And in this video I'll be trying to cover as much stuff as possible in as much little amount of time as possible. Okay, so I won't go deep into the explanation and stuff. So if you're gonna have any queries about the stuff or about the questions that we'll discuss today in this video, feel free to comment in the comment section. I'll be answering as much of them as possible. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start the video, and make sure you like, subscribe and press the bell icon for more important videos. This is part 1 and I have included 40 questions in this one, and more videos will follow. Okay, let's start. So the first question is, which protocol was signed to reduce the production of chlorofluorocarbons? Okay, it's a pretty basic question, and the answer to this one is the Montreal Protocol. Okay, next, which of the following is a scalar quantity? Okay, you all know the vectors and the scalars. So the options are velocity, acceleration, Young's modulus and impulse. So velocity, acceleration and impulse are vector quantities, but Young's modulus is a scalar. Okay, next question. So who invented kaleidoscope? So if you guys don't know what kaleidoscope is, you guys can see the picture right in on your computer screens. So kaleidoscope is an instrument which has mirrors inside it, and it reflects light and it makes pretty fascinating patterns. So that's basically it, and the kaleidoscope was discovered by David Brewster. So who discovered the theory of relativity? This is a pretty easy one and no-brainer. So the answer to this one is Albert Einstein. You can see the genius right on your screens. Okay, cryogenics. Cryogenics is the study of a very low temperature, and its opposite is pyrogenics, which is the study of very high temperature. So that's it. Next question. Hydroscope is an instrument that shows changes in. Okay, hydroscope. I don't think any of these options satisfy what a hydroscope does. The options are pretty lame actually. The first is latitude measuring, high temperature, intensity of sound. No, that's not what a hydroscope is. A hydroscope is an instrument, basically an optical device for viewing objects below the surface of water. So that's it. Next question. The magnitude of current flowing between two endpoints of a conductor is proportional to the potential difference between them and is called as, well, it's a definition of Ohm's law. It was pretty simple question. Answer is Ohm's law. We need not check any other options, and I have also changed some options according to my own liking. I'm just gonna say to you guys that these aren't the options exactly which were asked in the exams. Some of them are, but some of them may not be, so it's not necessary. Okay, which of the following reflects back more sunlight compared to the others? Okay, land covered with sand, oil spill over oceans, land covered with fresh snow. Oh, definitely this is the right answer, land covered with fresh snow. Next question. When a ship enters the sea from a river, then what will be the effect? Okay, you guys, if you know that a river and a sea, okay, a sea contains the saline water, so its density is different, and river is fresh water, so it will definitely rises a little in the water. So beta rays emitted by radioactive material are electromagnetic radiations, electrons orbiting around the nucleus, charged particles emitted by nucleus, neutral particles. Answer is neutral particles. So beta rays are neutral. Infrared radiations are detected by, okay, so the options are spectrometer, pyrometer, nanometer and photometer. Okay, the answer to this one is the spectrometer. Let's go ahead. Why does metals conduct electricity? It's like basic kids stuff. Due to melting point, low melting point, due to presence of free electrons, because of high tensile strength, because of high atomic density. So the answer is option number B, which is due to the presence of free electrons. Okay, the next question: to prevent damage from lightning, lightning conductors are used on tall structures. Lightning conductor should be made of a good conductor like copper with sharp pointy edges. Doesn't have to be pointy, so this is wrong. Made of good conductor but can be of any shape. Yeah, that option sounds promising. Let's see the next option. Should be in the form of a vertical rod. That's pretty lame. Can be of any shape. That also doesn't satisfy the answer question, sorry. So the answer is gonna be made of good conductor. Definitely has to be a good conductor, but can be of any shape. You guys would have seen it on various buildings like rods and stuff. So the answer is B. Hertz. Okay, hertz is a unit for measuring intensity, frequency, wavelength, clarity. Okay, the answer is frequency of waves. Pretty basic. Vehicles use which mirrors to see objects coming from behind? Okay, the options include concave and convex lens as well. Well, there's a difference between lens and a mirror. So we all know that our cars and our other vehicles, trucks and stuff, they contain mirrors, not lenses. So the answer to this is convex mirror. And also one more thing, concave mirrors. Okay, concave mirrors are used for shaving and stuff. Okay. Why is it easy to burst a gas filled balloon with a needle than with a nail? It is because, well, if you think about it, a needle is really pointy. So needle exerts more pressure than the nail. So the answer is gonna be C option. Okay, rice is cooked more quickly in pressure cooker because, okay, pressure cooker. So what does a pressure cooker do? You can say, what is the main purpose of the pressure cooker? The pressure cooker, inside a pressure cooker, the pressure is really intense. So what does it do? It boils the water inside at a higher temperature. So the answer to this question is water boils at a higher temperature under pressure. So the rice, it gets cooked more quickly. The dynamo, okay, the dynamo converts. Dynamo converts what? It converts mechanical energy into electrical energy. Okay, there is a dynamo and then there is our generator. So the generator is a basic term, but the dynamo, mainly dynamo, it converts the current into DC current. So the option is C right here. Ice is packed in sawdust because, so why would we pack ice into something? In order to prevent it from melting, right? So if we are trying to prevent the ice from melting, what do we have to do? We have to put it inside something which is a poor conductor of heat, right? So sawdust is a poor conductor of heat. Velocity of sound in moist air is more than in dry air because the moist air has, okay, this is a very tricky question, right? The answer to this question is less density than dry air. Okay, always remember that moist air is less dense than dry air. So the velocity of sound in moist air is always more than in the dry air. This is it. Next question. Total internal reflection cannot take place when light goes from, let's see the options here. Glass to water, water to glass, water to air, glass to air. If you don't know the answer to such questions, if you think you are gonna get the answer pretty easily. For example, glass to water, the light is going from denser to rarer. Third option, water to air, again from denser to rarer. Glass to air, again from denser to rarer. So the answer would be rarer to denser here. Okay, water to glass. Burns caused by steam are much severe than those caused by boiling water because steam pierces through pores of, no, this is wrong. Steam has latent heat. Absolutely, steam has latent heat of vaporization. Next question, which of the following colors of light deviates least through the prism? Okay, which color would deviate the least? We all know Vibgyor, Vibgyor. Violet deviates the most and red deviates the little. So red has the most wavelength. So the answer to this question would be red. And if it is asked that which of the following deviates the most, then the answer would be option number C, which is violet. Okay, how hydraulic brakes works on the principle of, this is genius right there on your screen, which is Blaise Pascal. You can see it. Obviously the answer would be the Pascal's law. Next question. Purpose of choke in a fluorescent lamp. Okay, if you see the dictionary meaning of choke, what is choking? What is making someone choke do? What does making someone choke do? It decreases the flow of oxygen. It decreases someone's capacity to breathe in oxygen. So the answer would be pretty simple. When a choke is inserted into a fluorescent lamp, the purpose of the choke is to decrease the current flow. A person can jump higher on moon's surface than on the earth because it's pretty simple. Again, the acceleration due to gravity on the moon is smaller than on the earth. Next question. Mercury and sodium street lamps light up because of, atomic emission, atomic absorption, electron emission, electron absorption. They light up because of the electron emission. A fuse wire is characterized by, the purpose of fuse wire is to stop the flow of excessive current and break down the circuit. So it has got to have low resistance and low melting point. Now X-rays, the next question, again like the beta rays that we studied earlier. X-rays are neutral particles. They are not positively charged, they are not negatively charged, of course they are neutral. Railway tracks are banked on curves so that the trains may not fall down inwards. No, not at all. The weight of the train may be reduced. How the heck would that happen? No, that's not the answer. Necessary centripetal force may be obtained from the horizontal component of the normal reaction due to track. Yeah, this is the answer. Next question. Rainbows are produced when sunlight. Rainbows. Let's see the options. Incident on raindrops hanging in atmosphere is dispersed after suffering refraction, not only refraction. Next option is incident on raindrops hanging in the atmosphere is dispersed after suffering refraction and internal reflection. Yeah, this is the one. Moving on. We feel cool when we sit near the fan because the air vaporizes the sweat on our body. This is the answer to this question. Let's see the next question. The apparent weight of a man in the lift is less than the real weight when the lift is going up with an acceleration, lift is going down with uniform speed, lift is going down with going up with uniform speed, lift is going down with an acceleration. Obviously the answer would be the fourth one, because if the lift is going down with an acceleration and the gravity, it is again acting downwards, so the apparent weight would be less than the real weight. Next, the average kinetic energy of the molecules of an ideal gas is directly proportional to, okay, the absolute temperature of the gas. This is the answer. Sound is heard over longer distances on rainy days because, again we have discussed this question already, because the sound travels faster in the moist air, so the sound is heard over longer distances. Moist air, less density, dry air, higher density. Which of the following is dimensionless quantity? Okay. Gas constant, strain, coefficient of viscosity, Planck's constant. The answer is strain, because it is a ratio of two similar quantities. The answer is strain. Which of the following property of sound is affected by change in air temperature? Frequency, intensity, amplitude and wavelength. Okay, again it's pretty similar question that we have discussed. Sound is affected by change in air temperature. Okay, if the temperature is more, the air is gonna be dry. If the temperature is less, there is a possibility that the air might be moist and the density would be again less, so this affects the wavelength. When water freezes, its density, okay, the density decreases, becomes 0, remains constant or increases. The density of water is maximum at 4 degrees Celsius. When we go from 4 degree to 0 degree, the density decreases, so the answer is decreases. They can also ask the reverse of this question, so you have to know this answer. When number of turns in a coil is tripled without any change in length, its self-inductance becomes, just remember, the self-inductance becomes 9 times. Is proportional to the square root, square. So the answer is 9 times. The abbreviation of LHC stands for what? LHC is Large Hadron Collider. The option number B. Okay, so these were the questions that we have discussed today. I have tried to make the video as short as possible in order to save time. So if you have any queries, you can ask in the comment section, and please do like, share and subscribe the video. I'll be making these kind of videos pretty frequently now, and we will try to cover as much science portion as possible. Today we have discussed the physics questions, and more physics questions would follow, and then we would do chemistry and biology as well. So you guys please share, like and subscribe, and pardon for any mistakes. You guys know better, and if there is any suggestion, then you guys could definitely suggest me in the comment section. So see you guys in the next video. Please make sure to like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell icon. Okay, take care. See you in the next video. Also, I have put a lot of videos on the channel and organize them into various playlists. Please do check them. If you like any playlist or any specific video, for example on English, vocabulary and stuff, history and stuff, you can check that on the channel. So until next time, see you.